How's it going, folks? So, the band King Vanta Black has just recently released a brand new song. This one's called Battlecry, and it's been some months now since I first reacted to this band. I believe this song was called Hati Bessie, something along those lines. And I remember it being fairly solid, so I was looking forward to, new material down the road or whatnot. And here we go. We got a brand new song from these folks. I'm really, really curious to check this out. So without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Show me what you got inside of.
Wow. First and foremost, I mean, that really is quite the impressive song. There's a lot going on there, and it's a very atmospheric kind of song because it it's definitely on the longer side, I would say, for this type of song, for this melodic rock kind of glam style, but it really takes its time. It just has a nice pacing about it, and it really lets you sort of get enveloped in the sound and in the feeling and in the atmosphere of the song. And it's really like in no hurry. And I don't know, for some that could be a detriment to the song. For others, that could be a definite benefit to the song. I'm more in the benefit side of things, not necessarily all the way in, because, part of me still wonders if it's a little bit, you know, too stretched out. But for the most part, I think it works pretty well in the song's favor, because again, there's a lot happening. It's not too repetitive, and you get some great moments interspersed between, like, I mean, of course, the guitar solo was really tight, but before that, you get that sick like bass line. The bass solo. It's not quite a solo, but definitely gets highlighted quite a bit. I thought that was really awesome there. And then you get that moment where the music kind of dies down a bit. It gets, you hear a little bit of a keyboard kind of setting the mood, and the vocals get dropped down a smidge, and then and then the drums kind of get a moment to really do some cool fills, a little thing going on there. And then after that moment, it kind of builds back up into the chorus again. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff thrown in there where it keeps it moving, like it keeps it evolving in a sense, and it's not just stretched out for the sake of being stretched out. I really love the main riff, the main tune that the song starts out with, with the guitars, and you get some keyboard in there and stuff like that. I really, really like that riff. It's nice and kind of catchy and groovy, and sets a nice pacing. And the bass also, I really like the pacing that the bass sets, and the drums do a really good job with some cool fills and whatnot. And what's also super impressive is the dude's vocals. I mean, what a powerhouse of a vocalist. Just the range this dude's got is absolutely just very, very impressive. I mean, it can go really high to like power metal style, heights. Moments of this song had a little bit of power metal flair in it, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, he can just really, really wail, but then also he just has a lot of great control with his voice and the delivery. And I mean, just such a powerhouse vocalist. It's as simple as that. He's just got such a great, great voice. And it suits this style where it kind of drifts between like melodic rock, glam metal, maybe a touch of power metal in there a little bit as well. And because he just has that range and the delivery and everything. Just what a vocalist, just what a voice. Yeah, I like there's moments too where you kind of get a little bit of a like some nice backing vocals, almost like a not quite a choir, but a little bit more, voices from behind, and when the keyboard kicks in a little bit, it really also helps with that feeling. It just the song, it definitely has a very nice backing layer of just 80s, just a mood, that it sets a nice atmosphere, like you're cruising down the highway, at night with the windows down, and it just has that nice 80s vibe. And that's kind of like I would say the backing layer of the song, and then the rest is a little bit more, in the front, and contains a lot of the like the vocals and some of the other melodies and whatnot. But behind all of that is definitely a nice layer of just 80s goodness, just that atmosphere, that feeling. And that's why I said you kind of can just get lost in this song, and it just has a nice groove, and it all plays out, and it changes from time to time, and really nice melodies, great musicianship, and just the main riff alone. I always, every time that started back up again, I was just digging it. It's just a great, great riff, and then, like I said, especially we throw the keyboard kind of on top of that a little bit, just really tight. So I mean, it's just a really impressive song all the way around. I really enjoyed it. These folks, they really know what they're doing. I mean, they nail the authenticity of the sound that they're going for, and the creativity within the song. I dig it. The vocals are just really, really impressive. It's just a solid band. So there's another song that I'm quite impressed with that these folks have released. So that's my thoughts on that. I'm wondering, when we're gonna get like a full album, or if this is a song from an upcoming album or something like that. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments down below what y'all thought of this song here. Do you want more from this band? Do you remember the previous song they released that I did a reaction to? How does it stack up for you with this song? Just, I'd like to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.